Ul'dah! Well, since we've been there, not including the summoner quests. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Is this fair? Do 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 do. Ba 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 bum bum. Ba 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 ba. Right, so who we're talking to? Have I gone to the wrong place? I think I've gone to the wrong place. Oh! I know that place. Oh god, calm down, map. So we need to go to the Thaumaturge's Guild. Actually, as much as it pains me to say it, I can't just go to Horizon. Do 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 not to Ul'dah. I wasted all of that time, all of your time. Wrong way. Ba 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 ba. So that has give you a the thing with the mana cutter give you a very basic explanation of why you can only fly in certain areas. Areas that have very high concentrations of wind aspected ether, which I guess the places in Horizon do. No, not Horizon. In Ishgard. For some reason. Actually, I suppose with the amount of dragons flying about and such, they probably would. And they wouldn't need to attune with like the ether currents, because the whole point of those is that I'm travelling around getting used to the currents. They would learn it by trial and error most likely. I hope everyone over here is doing well. Because last time I left there was a whole thing going on. God damn it, map, stop zooming out, in, all out, shake it all about that much. Bloody rusty kobolins. Should clean them more and be less rusty. Do 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 do. I could swear I've talked to you before. Kickapoo. And what brings you to our lonely little hamlet? I believe the arrival of your entourage just about doubled our population. Looking for Mariel, you see. If you're hoping to lure her back to Ul'dah, you may as well give up now. The girl's done with the city life. I've already done these quests. I'm confused. One way or another, I'm gonna do these when I've stopped recording. If it decides that I haven't done them. I am really confused because I have done them. Our target is Miriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting, a woman of Midlander heritage. I'm told the two of you have met. Yeah, I've already talked to you. Do I know of any returning residents? Gods, don't tell me they're starting to come back. My masters would not be pleased to hear of this. Ah, so you're one of the dickheads. Good, nice to meet you. I am most confuzzled. Most confuzzled indeed. Hi, Danny. Muriel? Aye, she's here. Left the city for good, she says. Barely leaves her house, though. It's the one closest to the market entrance. Thank you! House closest to market entrance. And then it puts a big circle over everything. Well, that's the entrance. That looks like the closest house. I have met the Sultana's handmaiden on numerous occasions, but I cannot for the life of me bring her features to mind. That's how much you pay attention, lad. Hello, stranger. Boo.
You are Muriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me.
I like how it's still got a name above it, though.
General Alden!
We will have the truth from you, girl.
Hello.
Mayhap it would be better coming from me.
Maybe.
Lolorito, you'd best talk fast.
As you know, Teleji Adeleji's Cartano reclamation bill was no more than a facade. A means to get his grubby little hands on that Allagan monstrosity Omega. When he learned of Nanamo's intention to abdicate, however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions. I am told Teleji had discovered a maid in whose veins ran the blood of House Thorn. A new, more pliable puppet to sit the throne. 'Twould have caused an uproar, of course, but few could have contested her claim. 'Twas plain that Teleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them. So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
And what of Nanamo?
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Muriel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison. You should know, General, that your dear friend Ilberd was fully aware of my plan. I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Teleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
You conniving little worm! You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruit had sworn to serve!
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board. Ilberd was mine. Truth be told, a significant proportion of the Brave's initial endowment was also mine. With such large sums moving about, 'twas a rather trifling matter to disguise my own contribution. Ah, Ilberd. I secured his services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire. Unlike you, General, the poor fellow seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other things. What was it he always compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog begging for scraps at the Sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed. Alas, Ilberd's entertaining little outbursts eventually gave way to wearisome tirades, and the zealous brute became rather unruly. I had no wish to see you executed, you understand, but he would not take no for an answer. Rest assured, his employment with me has long since ended. Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana are alive. We have one corpse and one fugitive, and preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger?
I'm sure that'll work out.
The hells we will! Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're guilty of high treason!
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teledji Adeledji without trial? Though you acted out of loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the word and spirit of the law. If you would, Lord Lolorito?
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of conciliation. You will find her grace resting comfortably within her private chambers. Should you doubt my word, I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
I like not your motives, Lolorito. But you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude.
Rauban Aldin, you are hereby reinstated as General of the Immortal Flames. The citizens of Ul'dah shall once more be united under Nanamo Ul'Namo, and together we shall usher in a new age of prosperity.
Right, before I speak to Alphinaud, I just want to point out the fact that this is literally exactly what they wanted to happen. They didn't want the Queen to abdicate so that it would be turned over to the people. Therefore, all of this could have been a really complicated plan to just keep them in power. You had killed the one you served. Pray my mutterings. I am reminded of a line from an old poem. By the 12! I feared Lord Lolorito's arrival would herald another bloodbath. Little did I suspect that he of all people would give us the means to rouse the Sultana. Awakening in Uldar. Alphinaud would see that this dark chapter in Uldar's history be brought to a close. Shall we also make our way to Uldar? I should imagine Bartholomew has been instructed to admit us. Now we go to Uldar. As Queer looked on. There it is. Again. Oh, this is actually a lot like quicker than I thought it would be. I thought this was going to be like a really long part about finding the potion, the poison potion thing, and this and that and this and that and this and that. No, simple enough. I hope Lord Lolorito's potion is as effective as he claims. It would appear that the Syndicate has moved swiftly to clear our names. Bartholomew, for one, does not seem remotely surprised by our presence here. Plain General Brabant mentioned you might be coming. Please, this way if you will. It's as if nothing happened. Yeah, sure it is.
I was having the longest dream.
'Tis time to wake up, Your Grace. Another day begins in Thunderland, and the sun blazes bright upon the sands. Her Grace is awoken. The palace physician assures me she's none the worse for her slumber. I believe Her Grace will soon resume her plans to place the government of Ul'dah into the hands of its citizens. Whatever path she chooses to take, I shall walk it with her. And we shall tread slowly, lest the nation be unsettled in our wake.
Her Grace's compassion is a shining beacon to us all. But what our city truly thrives upon is competition. 'Tis in the struggle against our rivals that opportunities are seized and fortunes made. And with the Empire on the offensive once more, now would hardly seem the time to turn our system of government upon its head.
Are you privy to new intelligence, my lord?
I would hardly call it new. Remind me, what was the name of that enormous Imperial warship which met its end in Mordona? Wait, I have it. The Agrias, yes, well. 'Twould appear that the Garleans have been hard at work on another such vessel.
How close are they to completing this ship? Is it operational?
Its maiden flight was a success, I hear. I should imagine Emperor Varys is eager to see how it performs in battle. My lords and lady, I move that it is time to repair the damage caused by Teleji Adeleji and prepare our great nation to repel the Empire once more.
"'Tis well that the Sultana has awoken. The Syndicate yet needs to put its house in order, but 'twould seem the worst of the confusion has passed. Ul'dah has taken control of its future, and I must do the same. I have decided to disband the Crystal Braves. Among the recruits, there were those who supported our order's goals and convictions with all sincerity. 'Tis my hope that these loyal men and women will choose to remain our allies in the battles to come. As for those who sided with the traitor, Ilberd, they shall be hunted down and held to account for their crimes. It is my earnest hope that they will surrender themselves peaceably when the time comes, though I think it unlikely. My all-conquering Crystal Braves. The model army meant to pave the way for a single unified Grand Company of Eorzea. That so high an ideal should be brought so low. I need not tell you how deeply the betrayal stung me. Yet I see now that it was mine own naivety and pride which allowed the Braves to fall prey to corruption. As ever, it is to your own shining example that I turn for inspiration. Like you, I mean to stand firm in the face of hardship and give mine all for the cause. Let us resume the search for our missing comrades, that we might come together to shine the light of dawn across the realm once more. The role of Crystal Brave Commander suited me ill, and I shall play it no longer. Henceforth, I shall be no more or less than Alphino, proud member of the Scions.
That nice guy just standing there all proud with his pink outfit.